Yo, what is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a video that is not sneaker related, but something that I thought would be fun to share with you guys. I have a friend that is super crazy into collecting Legos. I've been trying to get him to start a YouTube channel for a while, honestly, because he has an insane collection. But one better than just owning a bunch of Legos and building a bunch of Legos, he creates his own, and he's actually an engineer by trade. And so he's actually been able to create this thing that I'm going to show you guys in this video, which is insane. It's basically a nod to the Lego Batman movie, and it's an absolute crazy build. But I wanted to show you guys just a little bit of the stuff around his house, and you can see that he obviously is a huge Lego fan. And this isn't even probably 1/5 of everything that I'm showing you guys in this video. He has even more and more stashed away, boxes, brand new boxes, double ups, basically like I am with sneakers, he is with Legos. But here's kind of an extra closet that he has with a bunch of Legos. Anyway, this is going to be kind of a different video. Hopefully you guys don't mind me bringing you guys something a little bit different, but I figured I'd be able to share it with you guys because a lot of people out there obviously like Legos too. I do have the Simpsons Lego house and the DeLorean and the Quickie Mart, but this dude has so many. There's a Milano and so many boxes. He has that's only like 1/10 of his boxes that he has, if not even that. The tumbler and a bunch of random other things here, and he also has a bunch of Star Wars stuff, as you can see up here as well. So wanted to give you guys just kind of a general overview, and then I'm going to show you guys this little clip, and then we'll get in. All right, so here is what he actually built from scratch. He didn't have a template or anything like that. He actually made this with an original design, which I didn't think my buddy was that smart, but apparently he's actually really smart. Anyway, this, I was just blown away because I saw this whole thing. I mean, it actually moves around. It has, I think, 3 or 4 different motors involved with this thing. My camera really sucks in this video. I really apologize, but my iPhone 10 has been acting up again. But anyway, you can see the little dude actually spins around like he's overjoyed again, like in the movie basically. And there's a camera acting up again. But you could see all of the different bat suits that he created. So this is a nod to that scene in the Batman movie. And this is his Batsuit Conveyor. And it has a ton of different Batman suits that he ended up creating. And some of them from the movie, but some of them obviously weren't available. And so he just kind of created his own. But he made it so you could have a double-decker conveyor that spun around one way or both the same direction. But this project he's been working on for quite a while, and it's kind of fun to be able to show it to you guys. Can you even imagine how many parts are involved in this build and how much money it cost to actually make it? It was well over $1,000 for all of the parts, and I don't even know how many parts there are, and it's not even 100% complete. He wants to add a little bit more of a Batcave kind of build out around, like you can sort of see here. But he has more lights and stuff that he's going to be adding onto this thing and finishing it up. There's some sort of a Lego convention in Portland, Oregon coming up soon, and he's going to be showcasing it at that convention in the next week or so. But I just wanted to be able to give you guys a preview of what he's created. I just thought it was too cool not to share it. And I mean, it's just super insane what you can do with just Lego bricks. I don't know, it's pretty impressive, and you can see the bridge isn't fully lit up. He has a little bit more work to do on that, but you could see the in the middle section is where the batteries are that help it spin around. But he had to re-engineer this thing like 3 or 4 different times over again to make it so it actually is functional, because sometimes it spun too fast and it didn't work, or it didn't have that effect, the dummy effect where it swings back and forth. He really wanted to have that swinging sort of effect on the conveyor. And so he definitely had to redo this 3 or 4 different times, and this was kind of the end result of what he actually created. I think it looked really close to what we have in the movie, and it took me a while to actually watch that movie, but after I watched it, I was like, dude, I totally get it. And here you can see it's swinging in the same direction instead of opposite, and here you can swing it the other direction as well. And just the whole engineering feat of making sure the bridge is just the right height so they touch the bottom, and everything else in between is just crazy. And you could see also all of the different Batman helmets, I mean, that he had to buy all for this, and all the different props just for the bridge area is insane. And literally to engineer that little dude so he can spin around and enjoy, he had to set up a whole thing obviously for that as well. So pretty funny. And the Reggae Batman one is there, and his little daughter took the helmet and the extra parts from Reggae Batman. But some of these costumes that he actually made was pretty funny. Bat is probably my favorite one, and there's the Batlificent, and just tons of different ones that I thought was pretty original and creative, and yeah, the little Batween one as well down there that I pointed at. I just thought that this was definitely worth sharing with you guys. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think about this crazy little contraption that I ended up making. He has pretty much every one of the Lego Batman like sets that ended up releasing. I would like to see him put them all together in like one set, but he doesn't really do like full-on sets in like a room. Obviously, you could see from the beginning of the video. I don't think his wife will allow him to do that. He needs to have like his own Lego room where he can actually display everything and make it themed and make it fun, because he could do it like crazy. He was just testing it out and showing that it can just shake the way it does, and he's just trying to perfect it a little bit.
All the extra,
but like I would need some, but and then like I'd change direction. Like I was like, oh crap, I'm not going to build it that way, and then I'd have extra. But I mean, that's part of the thing. Like when you're building, like you need to have some bulk Lego to work with.
What's the total net cost of all those stuff, you think?
Like,
just the parts to build
thing?
the thing, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Like
$1,000?
Maybe less. Probably about that. Like
crazy.
Switches in there.
So that's all the batteries for it?
Yeah, it's not as easy to get in.
And those are all individual LEDs?
Yeah. Lego ones, so they're bulky and awkward.
And then just to make this dude spin again, it's all this stuff under here. All
Well, so like that shaft goes down to a motor, a bunch of gears and a motor down in here.
Oh yeah.
And then the batteries, 2 battery packs are over in this guy. So
just to make this dude spin around.
Yeah.
So one of my questions was, how was he going to be able to travel with this without breaking it, because it looks so fragile? But he said it's modular and you can take it apart into different pieces. You can see that he took one of the rings off, and then you can add this little top part on, and then he adds a top ring on for the other layer of the costumes. So pretty smart idea to be able to make it so you can take it apart. I don't think his original design had that, so it was kind of a nice little adjustment for him to be able to go ahead and make it so you could take it apart and make it easier to put together, instead of just risking having it break into like a billion pieces. So you can see right here, he's going to go ahead and add the other top layer on top, and then you'll see the final build out right here of what he has, at least for right now. And dude, I wish my camera wasn't so shaky. This is my iPhone 10, and it's supposed to have like shake correction, but instead it just shakes the crap out of the camera. It makes no sense. I was trying to figure this out the entire time. I was using the controller when he wasn't here, and I was trying to figure out where that switch was to turn on the lights on the bridge, because I could turn on the lights in the back of the display, and I can make it go around, but I couldn't figure out where that little light was on the bridge. It was pretty hilarious. But and you can see right there, there's a back LED light that lights up the characters like in the movie clip. So I thought that was pretty cool how he ended up doing that. There's Rat Bat, my favorite one again, and there's just a look at some of them. They're really pretty cool looking characters that he ended up making again once again. And yeah, more props, and here's a little closer look at everything, and the crazy dude spinning around, which is pretty fun. But hopefully you guys like this video. It was just super random, but I wanted to show you guys the creativeness of this. If you guys want to see another one similar to this, or like a Lego collection, like a full-on Lego collection from my buddy, leave a comment in the comment section, or give this video a thumbs up, and I'll try to make that happen. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.